Left, right, oh my gosh, man, we have a biggins today. Ringside Collectibles coming in with some fresh new WWE action figures. If you guys want to pick any of these up, hit the link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10% on any of the brand new Ultimate Editions, Elites, Basics. Actually, you can't even call them that, but what we can call is Fire, Brimstone. Oh my gosh. We have the return of the big red machine coming in through the side, looking solid, coming in through the back, showing all the figures in the set. We got Triple H, we got Shawn Michaels, Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon, Brothers of Destruction, The Undertaker, John Cena, and The Warrior, man. Yes, if you guys missed out on this, guess what? They got you over at Ringside. This right here is based off one of the most epic figures in Ringside Collectibles history. And yes, without a doubt, drop a like if you guys want to see these figures out of the box. Drop a like if you guys missed WHF. And also, drop a like if you would love to see some of these figures go up as a free figure giveaway, man. I mean, what the hell are we going to do? Look at this. We got a bunch of comparisons over here. Do we need doubles or do we need the level up turn up skis that we're seeing with John freaking Cena, man? I love this. This is really cool. I know you can't see it, but on the corner over here, this is actually the classic United States Championship belt that introduced right here by yours truly, John Cena, man. This is so insane. Very excited to see the re-release of this one as well as The Undertaker. Here is the man from the dark side, right? This guy, he's been creeping up your alley ever since as far back as you can go back. What is it, 90s, late 80s? This guy debuted at the Survivor Series and made a hell of an impression. No, this is not based off that, but it is based off its own gear right here. This guy came from the Raptors, bro. He was like over here in the arena. He's like, we're coming down because we got tons of figures, man. I'm telling you, we got Tune Up the Band because Shawn Michaels, he says, you better get these damn figures out of the box. We are. We're going to crack these open. We're going to tune up the band with Shawn Michaels. And we got to drop a like, man. If you guys want to see DX make a nice little reunion right here with Series 1. Last I checked, bro, I believe this was Series 10. It doesn't matter. They got a nice little re-release. And we got the DX Army in full effect, man. This is insane. Look at these on the side. Oh, my gosh. They are looking too damn clean right here with the one. Hold on. We got to continue the DX love, man. We can't bail out on your boy. We can't leave Shawn Michaels hanging. No, we need to bring Triple H right here, the cerebral assassin. Bring in that let's get ready to suck it. That's right. That's what Triple H did. That's what you're going to be doing, bro. If you don't drop a like, you're going to have a bad, unfortunate situation because Devon, get the tables. We have the return of Bubba. We have the return of Devon. We have the Dudley boys right here in this set looking so fresh, man. I cannot wait to see as to how they're going to do as far as what they did before, man. I know they're hiding back. I see them right back there. We got to see with those old ones. How are they going to line up right there with the Warrior? Yeah, I think this was an exclusive. I could be wrong, but I do believe that a lot of these are actually Ringside exclusives, but this right here in its own entity, yeah, we got to check the whole situation out, man, because Devon, he ain't be lacking and he ain't be cracking if he ain't going to put your Happy Meal ass right through that table with them glasses, man. I'm telling you, these Ringside exclusives, that's the only way you can do it. Now, these are on back order for Bubba and Devon, so don't miss out, man. Once these are sold out, these right here are sold out. We got Dudleys. We got to get them out of the box, man. Look at this. Undertaker, let's bury these damn figs because we got so many to go through, man. Shawn Michaels, din, 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 that's right. Let's get these open. Heartbreak Kid with the sweet chin music. Here we have Series 1 all fully unboxed. And I got to tell you, this Undertaker, man, he is standing so toyetic. I mean, these wings, I don't even know how to describe as to how this is coming through, but I'm telling you, there is some serious agility happening with these wings. Look at that. You can pose them. You can move them. I do believe that actually Battle Stories did state that this specific gear in and of its own right is very special right there in memory. And I can see why, man. I mean, when you got wings coming through in this way and the Undertaker, oh yeah. Now, they do come off pretty quick too. All you have to do is kind of lift up right there and pull out. They're kind of slotted in through the back end right there. Again, it is the backside, so if they're not wearing, yeah, it's going to look kind of weird. But at the end of the day, dude, you need these wings right here to be part of it. You can almost turn this into like that Rey Mysterio. I don't know if you guys recall, but he ended up doing like a Batman-inspired gear. You could easily get away maybe utilizing these as the actual wings. Now, apart from other accessories, this man, oh yeah, he brought hands. He brought 2 mic open right here that you can swap out. You also got full-on closed fist that you can turn up. Or what you could do is you need your chokeslam hand, mans. You can't be messing around with The Undertaker if he can't chokeslam the opponent, right? All you got to do is come up and he says, yo, Kane, we gonna do this? Yeah, we're gonna definitely do this. Because I got to say that Mattel, at least for this go-around, they really went all out. This head scan, you guys, this thing looks incredible. The TrueFX technology, it is reaping all the benefits right there of that gang tattoo. That is insane. Teardrop, love that. Right above the eyes, check. The hair coming all the way through the back right there, meeting at the ponytail. Oh yeah, man, I am really liking this Undertaker. This is a huge improvement from what we have seen on the very first release. I do believe that one was based off of Defining Moments that did not actually have the pinless. I know you can't see it, but we're going to pull it down so we can confirm to the WHF universe. Yes, we got pinless underneath those beautiful elbows that The Undertaker is going to end up choke slamming you with, man. I'm going to slip it back in because in order to do it right, bro, I do believe that Undertaker, yeah, you got to take this off. All right, so we got one glove off for the remaining of the figure review, but that doesn't mean, and that won't stop this man right here from doing what he needs to accomplish. Now, I am going to tell you, though, this piece right here, you can actually undo it. So it really doesn't matter if it does have this huge gaping hole on the back, because if you are going to get into some in-ring action, you're going to have to remove this, man. This is actually based off that gear right there that he was rocking, and I got to say both, whether you're having the entrance piece on or the entrance piece off, dude, look at that. This cloth piece, yeah, there ain't no cloth here, but if there was, I can sure tell you, I don't know if they'd be able to execute it the way that this is coming through. And then it does meet right here through the sides. Now, the tooling, it does continue out through the actual pant area. It starts from the very top, and then it works all the way down to the actual boot cut. And now, it is not on pinless, which, again, we're getting pinless elbows. Why are we not getting pinless knees? That is my only complaint that I can really take away from this figure, dude. This is going to stand pretty solid as one of the top figures in the set. I love the tattoos. I actually love the skin tone look too, you guys. You guys recall, typically they've gone with like a darker shade. I do have a little side-by-side based off the actual skin tone that they should have stuck with moving forward. And if you guys are not familiar with this is actually a mix-mash posh of a couple of Undertakers. I ended up getting that Toys R Us exclusive with the Legends figure. Yeah, this has got the Legends arms, and it's got that Legends head scan based off that Attitude Era. But here's the cloth goods, bro. Like, as good as his entrance piece is, look what Jax was doing. And this is like 20 plus years ago. This is actually also Ringside exclusive. Well, not this figure in particular, but the jacket piece right there. I'm telling you, they can definitely turn up right there. Maybe if they ended up doing this figure ever into Ultimate Edition, I would love to see that right there being converted to cloth goods, kind of like what we got right here with the jacket piece. So yes, love it. I gotta say that this is still a solid line regardless of those little minor defects. Now, Kane, here he is, you guys. Now, I gotta tell you, this Ringside exclusive, this one, second market, they are not very happy right now. If you're a mod collector, I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because you do get like different style of packaging, but if you plan on being part of the Lucy figure community, that right there, it's going to go bye-bye, man. You might as well put that up at retail because you ain't going to be doing nothing right there with that figure. Now, this one, this is miles above from what we did see on that first release. And we do got interchanging hands as well. Apart from the hardcore title that I'll go ahead and cover here in just a sec, you can interswap. We got full on open right there with Kane. So you can get them choke slams, bro. You can slap the man with it all and then bring the hardcore championship right up to the frame. Let's check this out, you guys. Now, here's the true story behind this belt. If you guys don't know, you're about to know. And if you didn't want to know, guess what? You're about to get a little history right there with WHF. So yes, this was actually given to Mankind from good old Vinnie Mac. This was kind of almost like the 24/7 based off title. You could literally challenge anybody at any moment in time. And this belt right here, dude, it was getting tossed around literally everywhere. But I feel like one of the best people to ever hold that, it's got to be Kane, dude. I got to say this gear in particular, one of the most clear memories that definitely comes to mind is that triple threat match. It was Kane, it was the Big Show, and it was Raven. And it was a pretty good match. I mean, that was kind of like a nice little mishmash of WWE versus ECW versus WCW. And I got to tell you, bro, this is nice. I like this. For future reference, Mattel, if you guys are watching, listening, I would love to see this belt right here. I would love to see that tool, kind of like what we're seeing right here with the actual gauntlets. These are separate pieces right here in its own right, and it is on pinless. So as far as that goes, definitely future figures, give us tooling on the belt for Kane. I don't care if it's the Ultimate Edition figure or Elite, but it's got to happen with it all. Now, one thing I have to say is that this figure right here, the way that it's standing, the main highlight from what we have seen in the past, it's got to be the repaint on this mask. Now, if you guys do recall, his very first Ultimate Edition figure did have this style of tooling. I'll go ahead and bring it up to the frame so you guys can see it. So the way that it basically boils down to is the actual mask, the way that it's shaped. On the older one, it was more square shaped. This right here, it's more rounded off. And this one, obviously, first time that we're actually seeing the introduction of the black over red. Or wait, no, take that back. I believe Mattel Creations. We're going to have to check our freaking stats, bro. Because I got to say, the last Ringside exclusive that I stand right here in my collection as one of the best Kane figures is this one. This one was actually Kane/Taker. You could have easily swapped on like an Undertaker head and then put on a Kane mask. That, oh, dude, I loved it. But I actually had to put on the Ultimate Edition. That way we could actually see as to how that would look up alongside one another. As far as like height, oh yeah, it is measuring appropriately. And I got to tell you, this figure, through Hellfire and Brimstone, no matter how many times they might end up re-releasing this figure, I know it's the only second time, it's going to be a hot seller, dude. This one, I believe, was also one of the ones that ended up going back order. I know the Dudleys for sure, and I do believe this Kane in particular definitely followed through. I am ranking this figure. I would be crazy to go anything less than an 8.5. Now, John freaking Cena, here it is. Now, here's the thing, you guys. As far as like technology and the way that they can do things, like, yeah, I do like the True FX. I mean, this one actually does have it, but where I was getting at is like, if you're going to give us like kind of a redo of this figure, they could have utilized one of the most like classic style of John Cena head scans that actually still had the True FX, but had definitely more of a chin structure. This is kind of like Butterbean. This is kind of like Butterface. This is like plain cheeseburger on the griddle, but at least we got some belts. So the one that's actually on the figure, yes, we got the WWE title, but the one that I want to show you is this one right here. Now, this one right here has actually evaded me, mainly due to the fact that, yeah, when I did buy this figure, I bought it loose. So I do have the original defining moments that I'll go ahead and bring up here in just a sec, but I never ended up getting this title. So having it right here, word life to your mother, and it is on a spinny. So if you want a spinny, you can spin, and if you want to celebrate the good old US of A, you know what? I believe this is upside down. Bro, look at this. We got some Botch City. So technically, yes, correct. Check. Right side, good. Left side, American flag, upside down? Or is this kind of like a little sign? Because I do believe that these are made in China. So not to get a little crazy with it, but if they are putting that, I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit too much. But nonetheless, you can interswap with full-on close fist and QC right there at its best. Now, John Cena right here. Here is the belt. Here is the title. Now, this one actually also spins. So if you want to do some spinner-rooney with the Rooney and get some beef ravioli, you can do it. It's kind of hard. I mean, you definitely got to play around with it in order for it to spin. But that's all I think of, man. Every time I played, because I did have an actual, like, authentic scale of this belt. That's all I recall. Every time I spin it, I got to do it. Dun, 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 dun. Now, here's the scan. here's that plain cheeseburger that we need to talk about too. The hat too in its own right. Now MDT might correct me on this, but yeah, there's some other things that are minor as far as like not necessarily exactly how it was, but exactly how it was done up. Now you guys have to tell me, because if you guys did buy this figure mock, I don't recall whether or not he actually had the white tee underneath. I mean, mine didn't. Again, this was loose. I found it, I think, on the E-Boy way back ago, probably 5 years ago, give or take. But yes, number 13, very important number, mainly due to the fact that, well, it's a lucky number, dude. Is it a lucky number? I don't know. Chain gang, full effect. I got full on hard with mine. And this is kind of what I'm getting at, right? So I know this one is not based off this time and era, but I like this, man. I do like that the bigger scan just sits him better. I mean, this guy's arms are insane. So having the little plain hamburger on that scan, bro, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that, but one thing I will tell you is that it's nice to have this right here, right? So if you're going to do Spinner-Rooney, you can do it. But you can't do it unless you brand it with the Cena. And I do believe Elite Series 100 also did have a very similar style of necklace right here, and it is a separate piece. So we got the dog collars right here on the figure that are separate. And then the shirt, it is being brought to you by, the remaining of the designs. They had to go around it, right? So they improvised. We got Cena, but technically we should have the authentic, like, logo right there, but they can't do it. You know, they gotta move around. They have to look at different options and alternatives with it all. Now, underneath it too, it does have that same style of torso right there that we have seen with your boy John Cena. It's kind of like that big muscly Triple H, and I am going to go ahead and remove that one because that one is on Velcro. This one's tough, dude. Like, when you put this on an Elite, like, there ain't no going back, bro. Now, one thing I will call him out is I would have loved to seen the armband. It's definitely missing. I would have definitely loved to seen these right here actually being like a separate piece, because I do believe that not what am I saying? Do believe they have done it before. So fact that it was kind of like a reproduction of that original. See, I'm going to give him a 7.5, man. I think that's being a little bit too generous, but scan, yeah, missed opportunity. The jersey, missing logos. The hat, little minor things in that damn foot mold that they got to do up sometime, bro. This is so outdated. I can't stress to you how freaking old this John Cena foot mold is. Like, the man can't stand right. You really have to play around with it. You got to get some of those ringside exclusive stands to get that man to stand appropriate. Now, as far as Shawn Michaels, we got sweet chin music at its finest, right? So here it is. Time is now, and it's time right here to have one of the best that ever did it in the squared circle. The Heartbreak Kid, he has been breaking hearts for God knows how long, and he's going to continue to do it. I do believe that if Mattel keeps giving us Michaels figures, they're going to keep eating it just like the glow sticks, man. I love these glow sticks too. There's something about that bright green that's hitting that childhood nostalgia so good. Now, you do get two of the straight, two of the ones that are on the figure. I'm going to keep them on there so you guys can kind of see as to what they look like. And then as far as interchanging hands, you can do it up and you can get ready to suck it. So you got signature suck it hands for your mama. And if she didn't call for them, you're still going to get them because closed fist is also an option. So if you want to close the fist, if you want to open the fist, if you want to do a full-on gnarly Fisty McFist, it's all part of the game with your boy right here, full on open too. So you get the mic open on the figure, and then you can actually interswap right there for the full on ass grab that he loves to do, man. That's what Shawn Michaels been doing, bro. That's what he does backstage, and nobody's going to tell him different. Now, the ones that are on the actual hand in and of itself, they're actually adhered to one another. They're actually being brought together like right down the middle, and they are the exact same ones that are, or yes, Triple H will come with the exact. So you'll get the same cross little pattern right here with it, and then you're going to get the like regular just single individuals if you want to get that double McPatty with the good old cheese on that McDouble, bro. I'm telling you, you're going to be hitting up the Mickey D's as soon as we're done, because Shawn Michaels, he's going to be loving it, man. He's like, dude, why the hell is WHF always talking about burgers? What the hell? I'm going to tell you why, right? This man actually walked into a bar down south with this hat. He ordered one of the most spiciest burgers of all time. I love this hat too, you guys. I like the whole overall look, the way that the black is coming through right underneath the DX. The DX is not tooled, but the actual like leather skin style, it's like coming through real well through the entire hat. So nice, man. Now, one thing that's not nice, you guys, is that regardless of all the technology and abilities that Mattel has to this date, they lacked on my boy Michaels. Now, what I'm going to say by that is, yeah, it's not good. I feel like back in the day, it was just a given, right? Be like, oh, okay, it's regular. There's no true FX, and it's not the exact same gear, but it is kind of like right around the same time and era. It was a later Michaels, but there was no true FX back then. There is no true FX right now, and that, sir, that breaks my heart, right? You want to talk about the Heartbreak Kid? You're breaking hearts by giving us plain Jane Burger with the Michaels. I'm telling you, dude, by the time this video is done, let me know in the comments, how many times did the DX WHF Figure Army say hamburgers? I don't know, maybe 0 times, maybe 10 times, maybe 5 times, maybe one too many times right here with Michaels. Now, the really cool thing about these figures, with all of them, I mean, really any Elite moving forward, they give you the whole like actual like interchanging option with the scan. So taking off the shirt, pretty damn solid. Same torso, outdated in its own right. Like, if I'm going to tell you that they could have utilized a different style, they could have. Like, I know MDT did a video on this, but one of the specific like torsos of all that just needs to be right now. Without a doubt, it needs to be discontinued because, yeah, I don't know what we're doing. We got Pinless going on. We got Danny O'Brien with Shawn Michaels. And then we got the camo. Yeah, I like it. Matter of fact, I love it, especially the way that the green comes through right over that green, black, white, brown. Call grandma because I'm coming over for some hot, fresh cookies. And then, of course, too, Shawn Michaels, man, he ain't going to be missing out on some fresh cookies. He might miss out with the scan, though. I mean, he might come to grandma's house and be like, yo, grandma, can I get some of them cookies? Like, I don't know. Do you got true FX? So with that being said, I do think that if I were to rank this thing any higher than an 8, it'd be, yeah, I don't know. I probably wouldn't go with that. Now, one thing I will say is that Triple H, he's going to make his impression felt, right? Because here it is. Interchanging hands. We are going to run them with the game. We got Mike open. I got to do it right here for Triple H too. I feel like I would be doing the man wrong if I didn't say, let's get ready to suck it. So yes, you can suck it up too right there with Triple H. And it wouldn't be the game if you didn't have full-on closed fist. And I like that they did the actual taping on the knuckles. That's a nice little attention to detail. I feel like if you did it without, that'd definitely be a huge missed opportunity for Mattel to once again, ready? 3, 2, 1. No true FX. No true FX on the left. No true FX on the right. What is good, Triple H? Look, one thing I will say is that I'm pretty pleased that they actually gave us shaded hair, right? Is that a thing with Mattel? Typically, no. I mean, really, with any figure, that is not a thing. So nice that they actually went around that, and nice that we actually got that DX signature army hat right there to slap on good old Trip. Now, the shirt on this one, it is Velcro. So if you guys were wondering, like, what the hell is Shawn Michaels doing? What is Triple H doing? They're driving a damn tank, bro. That's how you invade. That's how you come through. That's how you make the DX Army know that this ain't no damn game. And if you are playing the game, guess what? 9 out of 10 times, if you're going up against Triple H, it ain't good, bro. It ain't good at all. Now, this is good. This big torso, I love this. Now, Michaels, I know the guy really wasn't that big during that time, but, I mean, side by side, like, look at this. We got, like, Batista next to Danny O'Brien. What the hell is this? Like, Team Hell Known, right? It's not happening, but it is definitely happening with Triple H and his signature logo design on them elbow pads. And you will get the same logo, too, on the trunks. It'll be identical to what we did see on the actual shirt. Now, on the back end, it's going to be supersized because we can't talk about burgers if you don't supersize your Mickey D's on the double. I love the knee pads, too. Solid black. We love that logo right there on the side. We got Triple H landing in with an even 9, and I think that's being pretty nice, bro. I feel like had they done a little bit more on that, I feel like that the Dudleys would finally be proud to be called up here as one of a kind. Now, there is no RVD, but these two, they got to be done right here as a double, without a doubt. These two, very high demand. Now, we do have the original ones, and we do have a table. Actually, each one will get its own table. And yeah, we're going to put somebody through this damn table. Like, you cannot have Dudleyville if you don't get the damn Dudley. So we got the original ones right here. So Devon, yeah, he'd be looking kind of basic today, but here it is, right? Devon, get the damn table, because bam! Oh my gosh, that didn't actually break. We're going to try it again. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Right. Oh yeah, clean cut. And that's the way that it actually does boil down to. So if you guys never picked these tables up, they are divided right down the middle with the signature WWE logo. I would have preferred to seen like the brown, like the ones that they used to do. Actually, I would have preferred to seen, given that we're, 15 years in Mattel making figures, 14 give or take, and we still don't have wood grain. I know that the Ringside exclusive tables do. So again, discount code HERO, you guys. Don't be missing out on those damn Dudleys if you don't want to get these right here, sold out status. Now, let's cover the accessories, because these two are coming with quite a bit. Devon, you do got, yes, we got Mike open on the figure, and then you got full-on close fist, but he will actually get all the Nucky Nucks all taped up. Now, as far as the glasses, he gets two different styles, the ones that are on the figure, and then you get more of like a rounded off look, and it is divided right there by that signature black piece that actually kind of brought them together. So pretty damn cool. Devon, on the other hand, oh, Bubba, take that back. Bubba is got solid black. Now on his, though, it's kind of vice versa. So you get white glasses with Devon, you get black glasses with Bubba, and then you get Mike open with the Bubba. So you can do Mike open, or you can do on that ass grab hand. I got to call him ass grab, man. I feel like then, well, hold on, we got double ass grab hand. So we got semi ass grab, we got closed fist on the figure, and then we got two of the exact same hands. What? I mean, normally we get on, maybe they got crushed. I have no idea. Nonetheless, here is Bubba in its own right. Now, here's what they were doing back then on the left, which, yeah, it worked for its time. But one thing that wasn't working is these damn arms. So if you guys have this figure in your collection, I don't know about you guys, but I felt like these arms were always kind of like out of proportion with the figure. Now, this pinless design that they've introduced with the series, it's more proportion. It's more rounded off. These are kind of lanky, and even them bent, you can kind of see that they just kind of look funny on the figure. This looks clean, man. Like, this pinless design, I don't know if it's going to do enough right there to get turned up right there with the figure. I'll take off the glasses, too, so you guys can see underneath, because, yes, look at this. So, old Bubba, I don't know. I kind of see it. I don't see it. I feel like if I did see it more on this one, I probably would have been like, oh, man, I need that re-release. No. This one right here, it is a mile above. And something about that looks... I saw some memes on this, you guys. If you guys didn't see those, it was like, the look you make when your dad has come home and you know you got an F in gym class. Look at this, bro. Like, you're about to get la chancla. Who knows? Maybe you're about to get the strap, or maybe you're about to get that look, right? Because that's what he would do. He's like, Devon, get the damn table. Now, Devon right here, he's got his own touch. Now, we are going to cover the camo in its own good, but we got to show the scans. Devon is probably the best one as far as representation and what the old one brought. The tattoos too, man, these are solid. Like, these guys are loaded with them tats. And anytime that it's a tag team, you kind of have to do a little double side by side, bro, because these guys, they worked hand in hand up until, actually, take that back. If you guys go back to the WWE draft, the very first WWE draft, these two right here were actually separated. So I can't sit here and tell you that they stuck through the end, but at the end of it all, yeah, I mean, they came back. The Dudley boys were always the ones to get the damn table, so they're not going to miss out on any of that sweet camo, and it is identical too for the most part, except that Devon's got smaller style of legs compared to Bubba, and I feel like Devon's kind of short. Like, I know Devon's really not all that tall, but I feel like his elite was always pretty damn short. Like, technically, in all reality, you guys, they are only about a few inches apart. But this be looking like Kane versus like RVD. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe it's because due to the style of like, maybe if I were to put these legs over here, right, do a little heat ski, up ski, maybe pick up a second one or maybe use the old one because I do feel like those ones are also, yes, on balls. Yes, they are on ball joints for those that were wondering. So pretty damn cool, man. I got to say clean 9.5 with both. The pinless, the True FX. Like they missed out on True FX on some of these, but they definitely did not sleep on that Warrior. Now here is the Warrior, you guys. The man that shook the grounds. The man that broke every realm. The man that didn't bring really much of accessories. I mean, we got the title, cool, but apart from the actual hands on the figure, we're only getting like actual mic open to throw down with this man. So again, I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe because least desirable in the series. I don't know. If you like your Warriors, maybe he'll stand strong in the game. If you missed out, this one right here might do it up. And if you plan on getting this, yeah, you're going to get the right look. I mean, typically I would say 9 out of 10, every single Ultimate Warrior figure has like a closed mouth, which, I mean, usually anytime I saw this guy on TV, he always had like a screaming look, kind of how we're seeing right here. So at least that was captured correctly in figure form. And the gauntlets too, man. See, I don't get this. So we get the gauntlets with Warrior, which I love. I do think that these are solid. I love the tight design too, the way that the blue interacts right there with the baby blue and the highlighter yellow with the surrounding black. I love that. But why the hell didn't John Cena get the damn gauntlets as well? So again, there's some things to reconsider. You know what this reminds me of? You guys remember that meme with Hulk Hogan where the guy had a beard and a beard and a beard and a beard and it just kept going forever? Go in the comments if you guys know that meme. Hulk Hogan, face right there on the crotch. Tell me in the comments if you guys do kind of remember a very similar situation with the Warrior. Also, let me know in the comments if you're this far in the video, down to the very last figure in the set, coming in at a 7, right? And again, it's an understatement, but at the end of it all, bro, like this figure, yeah, I don't know. Did anybody ask for it? I didn't. I definitely asked for these Dudleys. So I appreciate you guys. Give me your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of all these new figure releases. Do you guys feel good about it? Do you guys feel like they could capitalize on maybe different gears or maybe having these being like an Ultimates? Again, just some different thoughts. This cane right here, definitely nice to add to the collection if you never got your hands on it. These Dudleys, dude, they're going to be making more. They're going to be making Attitude Era. Put me down for those. Definitely these ones in particular. I love the revamps. I love Ringside, man. If you guys are picking up any figures at any time, hit that link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10%. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and let's get ready to suck it!